Where? Mama, see my pillow, 15 years old. Hey, who said the goal is your mommy? Hey!
This is exactly what is going on in Southern Cameroon. Another 3 Southern Cameroonians has been brutally killed by their own brothers and sisters. This is exactly what is going on in Southern Cameroon for close to 7 years today. This is exactly what Southern Cameroonians are going through, crying and crying and crying, burying their own children. This is exactly what they are going through. Every blessed day in the hands of their own brothers. The killing is rampant in Southern Cameroon, and nobody knows when it will come to that end. Who are those doing the killing? Southern Cameroonians. They are the one killing their own brothers without any pity, jubilating over it, making life miserable for all Southern Cameroonians. In the name of they are fighting for their own independence. In the name of they are fighting for one and indivisible Cameroon. Human beings are more and far more better than one and indivisible Cameroon. Human beings are far more better than the independence of Ambazonia. And if you are fighting for the independence of a country in which that country will need people, these very people you are killing today are the very people you are fighting to achieve an independence on their behalf, but you turn to kill them for any little mistake. Mistake not committed by them, by you yourself, the Ambazonians. Just look at this beautiful Southern Cameroonians. A Form 3 student. She was to start school today, 4th of September 2023. But she is presently in the grave. Killed by who? By her own brothers and sisters. In the name of they are fighting for her freedom. But she would not be alive to see that freedom. The same people who claim fighting for her freedom push her into her grave at this early age. It is terrible, and we have to rethink. We have to change our mentality positively. From what we got, that bullet penetrated their building and met her inside the house, and she was killed with that same bullet. And then the question I'm asking is, why fighting in a residential area? Why shooting around only in a residential area? Because what we heard is that Ambazonia fighter came out shooting around in Kumba in order to frighten the students so that they would not go to school come Monday, today the 4th of September. And this is terrible. Though the Ambazonia fighters, they have not claimed responsibility for the death of these innocent Southern Cameroonians. But that is what we heard. It is terrible. And we are not going to say that it was a straight bullet, because the building was targeted. It was targeted. If they were shooting just to scare make the student be afraid so that they should not go to school, they could have been shooting by up, not straight. Because if you are in a residential area and you are shooting at the level that can attack and kill anybody, then you are targeting people. It is terrible. And how long will Southern Cameroonians continue living this way? That they keep on burying their own children every blessed day. Every blessed day. Look at these 2 teachers. Head teachers. Headmaster of schools in Boyo Division. That they were brutally killed on Saturday, the 2nd of September 2023. When they were coming back from a preparatory meeting for the school year 2023-2024. They went for preparatory meeting in Bello, and on their way back, they were targeted and killed, and their body abandoned. Killed by who? By their own brothers and sisters. In the name of they are fighting for their independence, for the independence and the freedom of these two hate teachers. And then the question is, why should Ambazonia be killing hate teachers, that they are government school teachers, that they are teaching, and then they are not following the calendar given out by the Ambazonia fighters? You can come out with your policy, your program, only when you are a sovereign country, or only when you have your leaders ruling within that territory. You cannot sit, your leader cannot be sitting millions of kilometers away and giving instruction, managing a country on a PC or paper on social media and giving instruction, and you are executing that instruction. I ask another question again. These two hate teachers, when they were preparing to teach who? The children of President Paul Biya? No. They were not preparing to teach the children of the military, of the Cameroon government. They were not preparing to teach the children of the ministers. They were preparing to teach Southern Cameroonians. They were preparing to teach Southern Cameroonians who have not been going to school for close to 6 years today. They were preparing, they went for the preparatory meeting to come back, teach Southern Cameroonians, not to teach Francophones children. They were preparing to come back, teach Southern Cameroonians. They themselves are Southern Cameroonians. Not all are fighters. So as you are fighting, those who cannot fight and they are teachers, they have to be teaching. They have to be teaching children, so that those children, when you gain that independence, then they will take over. So that they will stop marginalization. Because if they don't teach them, the children of the rich and the children of the leaders who are abroad, they will return back home and take over power, because they are the only educated. They will be the only educated one, and marginalization will continue. It is terrible that we keep on killing our own children, our own brothers every blessed day, our own sister every blessed day, in the name of we are fighting for them. I have given a video to all Ambazonia that the only way out now is for you people to call for a ceasefire and have a time to think of different strategy, because the military option has failed. There is no way one day that you can kill all the military of the Cameroon government. There is no one day that the military of the Cameroon government will kill all Ambazonia fighters. So two of you are aware of this. You people are aware of this, but you refuse to stop the killing because of wickedness, because of selfish interest, because of evil. And if you do not stop the evil, there is a saying that evil live. The evil that men do, live after them, live with them. You are not going to be set free. You are not going to escape the punishment for all the calamity you people have committed, the military and the Ambazonia fighter in Southern Cameroon. None of you will escape it. Because there are places in Southern Cameroon where you can fight without touching the civilians. There are places in Southern Cameroon where the military can go and meet the Ambazonia fighter so that they will fight. The military know where the Ambazonia fighters are. The Ambazonia fighters know where the military are, but they refuse to fight together. But they keep on killing innocent civilians every blessed day. In the name of they are searching for the military. In the name of they are searching for Ambazonia fighters. We have to stop this nonsense. You cannot be killing your own, targeting harmless hate teachers without any weapon, and you kill them and say you have done something. You have done nothing, because in that very bellow there are military there. You have not targeted them. In that very bellow there are a military living there. You have not gone there. You have not tried by any little means to attack them. They are living freely, but you choose to kill your own people. for any little misunderstanding. It is terrible. I have told Ambazonia that the violent way to achieve your independence has failed. And the only way out is for you to stop. Call for a ceasefire. If you are afraid that you don't know where to keep the soldier, call them and take them all out of the country, out of Cameroon. Let Southern Cameroonians have peace. It is terrible. Every day we bury one person, Southern Cameroon. Every day we bury 3, Southern Cameroonians. Every day we bury 4, Southern Cameroonians. And then you say you are fighting for the freedom of the people of Southern Cameroon. It's still terrible. You are bringing curses upon yourself.